my first PUC champions, welcome to Deeksha Karnataka YouTube channel. Now your PU1 exam is currently going on and many of you are struggling with numerical questions. So I have decided, okay, why not give you all the formulas and important concept at a glance in quick succession. So that's why I am bringing you the complete formula sheet for all of your PU1 chapters, right? So one by one I'll show you the formula sheet. Now how to download the formula sheet? First of all, this video alone will not be helpful. You have to download the formula sheet, and to download the formula sheet you must join our WhatsApp channel, and this formula sheet will be shared in our WhatsApp channel. Now some of your PU1 exam, physics exam may be over, but don't ignore the formula sheet because that will be helpful for your KCET preparation that you are going to appear in next year, right? So don't ignore this formula sheet, download it right now and prepare all the formulas in future and keep it with you for all future reference. And those whose PU1 physics exam is not yet over, they definitely need this, right? Because this formula sheet will be very helpful for you to prepare, revise some concepts and also revise the formulas in quickly. So let's start with the first chapter, that is units and measurement. All the chapters are covered as I mentioned, so don't go anywhere, watch till the end. There is a surprise waiting for you as well. So significant figure rules, all the significant figure rules are detailed over here. Which one you have to ignore, which one you have to carry. Okay, non-zero digits are significant, then leading zeros are significant, so etc. Trailing zeros in a whole number without a decimal point, trailing zeros in a whole number are not significant. So every detail and all the 9 points of significant figure rules, all the important 9 points of significant figure rules are mentioned over here. What else we have? We also have rules for calculation. So how to calculate when some values are given over here, right? So addition and subtraction rule, when you are adding two numbers, how to add them. Now these formula based questions generally you do not see in your PU1 exam, but they are very relevant in KCET. Okay, multiplication and division based rules. Then we also have rounding off rules, how to round off a number. So rounding off based questions can be asked as a 2-marker question, so 2 rounding off they will give you, so be prepared for rounding off based questions as well. Now what else we have? In motion in a straight line, we have all the velocity, speed, acceleration shortcut formulas, how to calculate average velocity, how does a velocity versus time graph looks like, then different cases of position versus time graph, okay, positive acceleration, negative acceleration, constant acceleration, everything is given in this formula sheet video. You can see how the graphs are interpreted for different graphs, what is the meaning of area under the graphs, so that is also mentioned in this formula sheet. Next we have motion under free fall. If you plot velocity versus time graph, how does it look like? If you plot velocity versus displacement versus time graph, how does it look like? Now why the graph is like this? Because in free fall the object is falling from top to bottom, so we take the distance is decreasing, that means it is a negative graph. Okay, that's why the graph is given like this. Similarly, equations of motion, all the equations of motion, important 3 equations of motion, as well as the distance traveled in the nth second, that is also sometimes very helpful when solving numerical questions. So all the formulas are given here. Now the surprise that I am talking about, if you want to get free mock test of KCET now for your PU1, maybe you are thinking, sir, KCET is next year, but this is a freebie, so you can download this and you can get it used to for it, how KCET paper looks like, how difficult it is, are you able to solve all the PU1 based questions from the KCET paper or not. So to check that, what you have to do, you have to go into the link given in the description section of this video, like this, free KCET PCMB mock test paper PDF download. Click on this link, just register with your mobile number and you will get the PDF. Okay, so you will be redirected to Vedantu web page, and once you are there, you just enter your mobile number and you can just put the mobile number, and I think you will get an OTP, and once you put the OTP, you will get the PDF completely free of cost, available to download for all of you. Okay, download this PDF, keep it with you and check how does a KCET paper looks like, right? Now let's move on to the chapter number 3, motion in a plane. Here also all the formulas, vector addition, vector multiplication, the diagram for vector addition, which angle is alpha. Many students confuse with which angle is alpha. So alpha is basically b sine alpha divided by a plus b cos alpha. Okay, so the angle with which you are measuring the vector, that comes alone. Otherwise the vector which is not involved in the angle, that comes twice with sine and cos. Okay, so this is a one very important point for all of you. Similarly, dot product, cross product, everything is added in this portion, so that all the vector related doubts that you might have will be always be covered through this formula sheet. Also perpendicular vectors, if the vectors are perpendicular, their dot product is 0. If they are parallel, their cross product is 0. Next, projectile motion. All the projectile related motion related formulas are listed over here, including the equation of a projectile, time of flight, maximum height, range. Then range is maximum for 45 degrees. So if you want to revise all the projectile motion related formulas and concept, you can revise it through this formula sheet alone. Next chapter, laws of motion. Obviously laws of motion is mainly second law of motion, the dimension of force, and how does second law of motion, different forms of second law of motion as well. Similarly, centripetal acceleration, centripetal force, maximum speed in a curved road. So this is with friction. This is mainly for level road but with an angle. Okay, so everything is mentioned over here. This is with angle, this is without angle. Okay, this is a level road, only friction is there. This is a banked road where angle is there. Generally it is not super common in case of your PU1, but again, as I mentioned, if you are preparing for any competitive exam, this formula can be very, very handy as well. Next, work, power, energy. Here we have work and energy, potential energy, definition of potential energy, gravitational potential energy. Then we also have kinetic energy, work energy theorem. Everything is given in a single sheet of paper. Next, system of particles, slightly tricky chapter. Here, radius of gyration. Okay, torque, angular momentum, how angular velocity and linear velocity are related, how centripetal force is related to angular velocity. Everything is here. Center of mass, how to calculate center of mass for different objects, velocity of center of mass. Okay, when the external force acts on this on the system, no external force, that is the object is in equilibrium, then center of mass velocity is also constant. So again, all the important moment of inertia formulas are listed over here, so you can get that in single double sheet of paper, right? Not single but double sheet of paper. Next, gravitation. Again, all the formulas of gravitation listed in a single page. Here you have universal law of gravity, constant of gravity with unit. Unit is important for MCQs. Gravitational potential, how to calculate gravitational potential due to a mass m, single mass. This is potential energy. This is gravitational potential. Okay, this is very handy to calculate escape speed. Okay, gravitational and G, how gravitational acceleration is related with mass of Earth and radius of Earth, below the surface of the Earth, above the surface of the Earth, and a special condition for distance which is smaller, very close to Earth, how gravitational acceleration varies. Okay, next we have gravitational potential energy formula. Again, as I mentioned, okay, how to calculate for our object mass on the surface of the Earth, what is the potential energy. Okay, work done to move an object is given by W is equal to delta V. Now satellites, what is the velocity of a satellite, what is the time period, what is the kinetic energy, what is the potential energy, everything is mentioned over here. Properties of solids, here also we have all the formulas listed over here. Okay, elastic potential energy density. Okay, next we have Young's modulus, bulk modulus, shear modulus, Poisson's ratio. Okay, Poisson ratio is lateral strain by longitudinal strain. Okay, so everything is again in single page. Properties of fluids, again in a single speed of a flux. Based on this we have seen questions in KCET, so this is also important. And for open container, how does it vary. Okay, the derivation generally not come in your PU1 exam, but formula is important in your future use. Okay, next, viscosity, surface energy per unit area, that is which is also called surface tension, excess pressure, bubble, capillary rise, all the formulas are listed over here. Formula for viscosity, drag force, terminal velocity, these are all important formulas, maybe not now but in future as well. Okay, thermal properties of matter, again all the formulas of thermal properties are listed over here. Linear expansion, coefficient of volume expansion for ideal gas, relationship between two coefficients. Next we have gas equation, PV is equal to nRT. I am using nRT. If you are using mu RT, just change it to mu RT. Okay, next we have black body radiation and heat transfer for conduction. This based on this formula, there is a chance that you might see a numerical question. So remember this formula, how to calculate the heat required or heat transferred in certain time. Okay, next we have Stephen Boltzmann's law, Newton's law of cooling. Newton's law of cooling is very important for all competitive exam, including JEE, NEET as well as KCET. Wayne's displacement law, again another formula from where we can measure the wavelength of or the temperature of a planet or a distant star. Next, thermodynamics. In thermodynamics, we have specific heat capacity, Carnot engine related formulas. We also have basic first law of thermodynamics. We have isothermal process. What is the formula for isothermal process? What is the formula for adiabatic process? What is the relationship between gamma, Cp and F degrees of freedom? So everything is mentioned over here, so you can revise them quickly. Next we have kinetic theory of gases. In kinetic theory of gases, pressure of an ideal gas. Then we have RMS speed of ideal gas. This is very important for all competitive exams. Equipartition of energy, kBr by Na, Boltzmann constant. Then VRMS, how VRMS is related for ideal gas. Okay, we will see one more correlation to that in a future chapter. Don't worry, it is discussed in this lecture only. Now oscillation, how oscillation is related for simple harmonic motion. Okay, all the formulas are listed over here. You can revise it quickly. Displacement function, time period, frequency, differential equation, again everything is listed over here again. Simple harmonic motion, kinetic energy, potential energy, total energy, Ke and potential energy are equal at what is the location where kinetic energy and potential energy equal. That is also can be a point of source for objective question. Mass spring system, simple pendulum, stay string, everything is listed over here for time period formulas. Next, waves. So as you can see in the wave chapter, we have how velocity of sound wave in a medium depends on and how it is related to VRMS. So VRMS by V by VRMS, this is V of sound. This is let's make it sound so that you can understand. This is V sound, and V sound by VRMS is gamma by root 3. So speed of sound versus the velocity of the air particle. Based on this, we see some questions in competitive exam. So that formula is also included in this chapter. So that's what I was talking about. Okay, so VRMS is square root of 3 RT by M, and V of sound is gamma RT by M. So both of them are very close thing. Only the difference is there is a gamma, there is a root 3. So the formula is gamma by root 3. Similarly, equation of wave. Okay, initial time phase. What is the wave vector k? Okay, wave number k, and based on how it is related to lambda, how it is related to velocity, everything is listed over here. Okay, standing wave, equation of standing wave, open, what is the case for open side pipe, both sides open, one side open, both side open, all the formulas are listed over here. What are the fundamental frequency and how the frequency changes as you go up. So everything is listed in this single sheet of paper. Okay, now if you want to download the PDF, as I mentioned, you have to go to our WhatsApp channel. The link will be shared there. So don't wait, join the WhatsApp channel now, and if you want the free KCET mock test paper, do register at the link given in the description section of this video. I'll be back with more videos for you in future for PU2 as well as PU1 regardless. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I'll be back. Till then, bye.